All right, so welcome back. It's a new year, Sunday Showdown. I'm back. I'm your host, Dre. We got my boy Ken. We got my wife Tiffany. Mama Sheila say she's gonna be joining a little later. How's you guys' New Year so far?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Still
Man,
trying to get some work done as usual.
I hear you. You make money over there.
Paperwork, man. It's paper. That's part of it I don't like, So
Yeah,
yeah, it's all good.
man, we've been losing a lot of people already this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
48. And who else we lost? We lost uh uh Max Julian from the Mac.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, sure did. Yep.
Yeah.
Man himself. They just had an issue in New York today where they had an apartment building catch on fire, and they lost so far 19 people. 9 was kids.
Wow.
Yeah, so mostly due to smoke inhalation. So yeah, so that's what they're saying is somebody, I guess, in the main part of the fire when they left out. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. When they left out, they left the doors open, and people panicked and left doors open all the way because all the doors are supposed to be fireproof, smoke-proof. But when they left them open, the smoke just kind of took over.
Took over, yeah.
So people panic, and just that kind of thing, right? Yeah. So
And it's almost you need like fire safety training in some situations, you know what I mean?
well, you can have all the training you want to. When a situation kicks in, panic kicks in. So that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, people don't think. It's sad, but that's the way it is. Yeah,
But I want to say, man, that I missed y'all.
Yeah.
And we also lost Miss Betty Wright.
Miss Betty Wright?
Betty White.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Betty White. Betty
what
White.
the hell?
It's like I was like, man, she almost made it to 100. We couldn't let her get one more year.
Yeah, they had some type of celebration plan for her soon, man. I think it was within a week, and that happened, So yeah, hey, life is not promising,
Okay. So
And also today, Juicy Fruit, M to me. He died.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, another one.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Dang. Every day this year, I think I knew somebody who passed away. My cousin Mary, she just lost her daughter Octavia. My second cousin, she just passed away, and that was yesterday. It's crazy. My friend lost his mom, so you got to cherish those people around you and love them like that, because you don't know when you're gonna see them again. Let them know how much you feel about them.
And we have hit 700,000 plus cases a week, which is expected to go up.
I'm just getting over COVID.
Yeah. In fact, I got my neighbor who used to live next door to me. He just texted me yesterday. I've been trying to get a hold to him, and he just texted me yesterday. They moved early December, the first week in December, and somebody already bought their house too. I mean, it was on the market for about a week. It was sold like that, And but anyway, he just texted me and said his whole family has COVID right now. His kids are dealing with fevers. He's dealing with fevers and chills. His wife is dealing with body aches. Yeah. So yeah, the whole family got it right now. So.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Take your life for granted. And so I want to start the show off. We also lost a hip hop pioneer, former break dance background dancer for Houdini, Kango Kid, lead rapper, or one of the lead rappers in the group UTFO. So I'm gonna start the show off with the song that set it off for them, and that made them big. And it's funny because the group that produced them is Full Force, right? Full Force made these kids stars, and they went on to put out a couple of hits. So I'm gonna start it off like this.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
where's Malcolm?
What?
Where's Malcolm before you do that?
Malcolm? I don't know where Malcolm is.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be on.
Man, I sent him the thing. I can't guarantee you he gonna be here.
Okay.
Malcolm be here sometimes he don't. So
Right.
he might. I don't know. He might be. You got a Galaxy and an iPhone. I don't know who either one of these people are. So we'll see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start it off with this. And that's not the song I want, and it won't play my song. Hold on.
Yo, MD, yeah, what's up, man? There go that girl they call Roxanne. She's all stuck up. Why you say that? Thought you wouldn't give a guy like me no rap. But she was walking down the street, so I said, hello, can't go from the TFO. And she's so, I said, so, baby, don't you know I could sing, rap, dance in just one show? Cause can't go, Mr. Sophisticator. As far as I know, ain't nobody greater from beginning to end and to beginning. I never used to cause I'm all about winning, but if I was to lose, I wouldn't be upset, cause I'm not a gambler. I think that I don't think you know so. And baby, playing this so the inside is Grizzly Killing. So I want you to be the best and give me deepest rap. I thought I had a gun, I was sinister track. I thought it'd be a piece of dream, but it was nothing like that. I guess that's what I could have think. It ain't that rap black. Decide to do some and see me come with her. Prisoners, I can teach her of his ass like a dealer with her. Bang, bang, brother, I feel bad, but I ain't committing suicide for no crap. Calling her a crap is just a figure of speech. She's an apple, a pear, a plum, and a peach. I thought I had it in the palm of my hand, but man, oh man, if I was brand, I'd bang Roxanne, can't you understand? Roxanne, I wanna be your man. Yo, Kango, I don't think that you're dense, but you went about the matter with no experience. You should know she doesn't need a guy like you. She needs a guy like me with a high IQ. And she takes to my rap, cause my rap's the best. The educated baby empty will never vex. She when I met her, I wasted no time, but stuck up Roxanne, baby don't mind. She thought my name was Barry, I told her it was Gary. She said she didn't like it, so she chose to call me Barry. She said she loved to marry, but baby she would carry. And if we had a baby, his name's the baby Harry. Her mother name is Mary, which is really quite contrary. Her face is very hairy, and you can say it's scary. She doesn't not envy, our father's a fairy. His wife's a secretary, his son's a military. To force him to a lesson, guess it wasn't voluntary. His daughter's name is Sherry, his son's a Tom and Jerry. Sherry had the flu, but it was only temporary. Back in January, or was it February? But every time I say this rap, it makes me kind of weary. It's only customary to give this commentary. Some say it's bad, some say it's legendary. You such an all you want and try your local library. You never find a rhyme like this in any dictionary. But do you know, after all that, all I received was a pat on my back. That's what you get. It happened to me. Ain't that right? Mix Master ICD. You thought you had a rope, you thought you was Cupid. But EMD, your rap was plain stupid. I know you're educated, but what will you learn? Not all girls want to be involved with bookworms. You gotta be strong, which you can't resist. So educated rapper, bust this. Since she's a new girl around the block, I had to let her know I was a debonair. I said I like to be with you if I can. And if I'm correct, hey, your name is Roxanne. She said, how'd you know I'm said it's getting around? Right now, baby, you're the talk of the town. She let me walk you to the corner. My rap will be brief. She said, I've seen you before. You look like a thief. I said, me? The doc? A hood? A rock? Run around the street robbing people on the block? Yeah, that's not my style. The crime, I'm not related. As far as I'm concerned, I'm too sophisticated. Then it seems like cause she cracked a smile. They let me know my rap was worth a while. She said, you call yourself a doctor. I said, listen, she said, explain to me really what doctors must do. I said, this is very cause I don't say this everything. This a major medical field the doctor must play. Dermatology is treatment of the skin. Infected and you see me over and over again. There's anesthesiology, ophthalmology, internal medicine and plastic surgery, orthopedic surgery and pathology. A disease caused by the change of the body. She said, ooh, that's very unique. Gave me her number and kissed me on the cheek. She said she had to go, she be back by 8. Told me call her at 9 to arrange the date. Did you take it to the beach? That's what we planned. But she stood me up. Roxanne, 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 I wanna be your man. Roxanne, Roxanne. And here's our game plan. The beat is here, so we will reveal it. And if you think it's soft, then Roxanne, feel it. Mix master. Ice.
All right, Ken. I hit you with that old school up front, that Roxanne. But before we go further, I want to introduce our guest DJ for today, Miss Jaja Allen, also Navy vet. So the rotation would be me, Ken, Tiffany, then Jaja. Alphabetical order. It's real easy. So Ja, hopefully you can keep up with us, Scrub. So we'll keep it at that. So go ahead, Ken. You muted, Ken. Go ahead.
Unmute music. I don't know. I'm gonna go with something different.
Oh, already. Here we go. Already.
I'm just gonna play something different, man. Just a little different. That's
Fake thug, no love, you get the slug. See before gusto, your luck low. I didn't know till I was drunk though. You freak niggas played out, get fucked and ate out. Prostitute turned bitch, I got the gauge out. 96 ways I made out. Montana way, the good FELLA. Verbal AK spray, tip the tattoo. Jump out the range, empty out the ashtray. A glass of say, make the mad cashes, clay, red dot plots. Murder schemes, 32 shotguns. Regulate with my thuns, 17 rocks, gleam for one ring. Let me let y'all niggas know one thing. There's one life, one love, so there can only be one king. The highlights of living, Vegas style, roll dice and linen, and terror spinning on millenniums. 20G bets, I'm winning them. Threats, I'm sending them. Lex with TV sets the minimum. Ill sex, adrenaline, party with villains. A case of demisec, chase the henny where any click. With the semi-tech who want it, diamonds I flaunt it. Chicken heads flock, I lace them. Fried broil with basil, taste them. Cracking legs way out of formation. It's horizontal how I have them. Fucking me in the Benz wagon. Can it be vanity from Last Dragon? Grab your gun, it's on though. Shit is grimy. Real niggas bucking broad daylight. With the broke Mac, it won't spray right. Don't give a fuck who they hit, as long as the drama's lit. Yo, overnight thugs bug cause they ain't promise shit. Hungry ass hooligans, stay on that piranha shit. I was in the Jeep, sunk in the seat, tinted with heat, beats bumping. Across the street, you was wildin', talking about how you ran to Allen in 89, laying up, playing the yard with crazy shine. I cocked the baby 9, that nigga's gravy mine, clinked him. What was he thinking on my corner when it's baby time? Dug him, you owe me cousin, something told me plug him. So he come, felt my leg burn, then it got numb. Spun around and shot one, heard shots and drops, son, caught a hot one. Somebody take this biscuit before the cops come. Then they came asking me my name, what the fuck? I got stitched up and went through. Left the hospital that same night, what? Got my gat back, time to backtrack. I had to drop, so how the fuck I get clapped? Black was in the Jeep watching, all he seen speed by was a brown Datsun. And yo, nobody in my hood got one. That clown niggas through, blazing at his crew daily. The bridge touched me up severely, hear me? So when I rhyme, it's sincerely yours. Be lighting L, sipping chords on all floors of project halls. Contemplating war, niggas I was cool with before. We used to score together, uptown, copping the ball. But a thug changes, and love changes, and best friends become strangers. Word up. Y'all know my flow, and ain't no army that can strike that. Y'all know my flow, and ain't no army that can strike that. Y'all know my flow, and ain't no army that can strike that. Y'all know my flow, To them thug niggas getting it on in the world, you know? To them niggas that's locked down, doing their thing, surviving, you know what I'm saying? To my thorough niggas, New York and worldwide, yo. To the Queensbridge militia, 9-6 shit. The firm click, illmatic nigga. It was written though. It's been a long time coming. Y'all fake niggas trying to copy. Better come with the real though. Fake ass niggas, yo.
Slug, you throwing them back. What?
Bring this shit, man. Live, man. 9-6 shit.
All right, Ken.
Ken always, he's always, you know, keeping me on my feet at least. He's always throwing me in a different direction. So this song, it just kind of follows the timeline. So hopefully you guys like it.
One for the money, yes sir, two for the show. A couple of years ago, on Headland and Delow, what's the starter? Something good. With me and my nigga rode the martyr through the hood, just trying to find that hook up. Now every day we looked up at the ceiling, watching ceiling fans go round, trying to catch that feeling off instrumental. Had my pencil and plus my paper. We caught the 86 lock on your head to Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to find our spot off in that light up in that spot. Knowing that we can rock, doing the hole in the wall clubs. This shit here must stop. Like freeze, we making the crowd move, but we not making no G's, and that's a no.
A 1-2 dope niggas in the Cadillac, they call us. Went from Plagueis ball to ball, putting the South up on the map. It's like Little Rock to banging. Niggas say motherfuck that plaguing. They paying, we staying legging vocals, no cows done. Made it with them big boys up in this industry. Outcast, yeah, them niggas they making big noise, over 1 million sold to this day. Niggas they taking like they 96 gon' be that year that all y'all Plagueis haters can bite me. Around this bitch,
your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door.
Back in the day when I was younger, hunger, looking to fill me belly with that rallies, bullshit, pull shit, off like it was supposed to be pulled. Full of the tick, I was stoned like them white boys, smoking them white girls before them blunts got chrome, chunky asses, passes getting throw like Hail Marys, and they looking like Halle Berry, so fine, intertwined, but we ain't sipping wine, we just chilling, I'm the rabbit villain, and I'm so high, smoking freely, me Lil B, Rick Mona Shook, and my little brother James, things changed in the hood where I live at, them rats know. Mama, I want to sing, but mama, I want to trick. And mama, I'm sucking dicks now. We moving on up in the world like elevators. Me and the crew be pimps like 82. Me and you like Tone. Yeah. Like this, East Point, and we gone.
Me, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door.
Got stopped at the mall the other day. Heard a call from the other way that I just came from. Some nigga was saying something, talking about, hey man, something. You remember me from school? No, not really, but he kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly, and he kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid, I know y'all got buku posts from all them songs that y'all done made. And I replied that I've been going through the same thing that he has. True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live, check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat, so we like neck to neck. Yes, we done come a long way like them slim ass cigarettes from Virginia. This ain't gonna stop, so we just gonna continue.
You, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on gold. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on roads, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too.
All right, Jasha.
All right, let's step your game up, girl.
Oh, come on.
Now, here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with that here and me. My team. This little horsey named Paul Revere. Just me and my horsey in a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Sheriff's horses on my tail, cause I'm in demand. One lonely beastie I be. All by myself without nobody. The sun is beating down on my baseball hat. The hair is getting hot, so there is getting flat. Looking for a girl, I ran into a guy. His name is MC8. I said howdy, he said hi.
This is one of the coldest, illest fucking hip hop beats ever. Hey.
Told a little story that sounded well rehearsed. Brothers on the run and that he's dying of thirst. The food was in my hand and he was on my tip. His precious horse is throwing dry, asking for a sip. He said, can I get some? I said, you can't get none. I had a chance to run, a bullet and a shotgun. Quick on the draw, I thought I'd be dead. He put the gun to my head and this is what he said.
Hey, my name is MC, I got a license to kill. I think you know what time it is, it's time to get ill. Now do we am here, and all in this jail. I'm in this like you understand, I want myself clear.
We stepped into the windy and I
Drake.
had a grin. You said the story's over, but it's ready.
Orlando, say hi. I'm all talking over music.
Got the gun, you got the blue. You got two chances of what you can do. It's not a tough decision as you can see. I can tell you a way you can ride with me.
I said I'll ride with you if you can get me to the border. The sheriff's after me for what I did to his daughter. I did it like this, I did it like that. I did it with the wiffle ball bat. So I want the run, the cop got my gun. That's right about now, it's time to have some fun. The king had Ron, that is my name. And I know the fly spot where they got the champagne. We went for 6 hours, then we hit the spot. The beat was a bumping and the girlies was hot. The dude was staring like he knows who we are. We took the empty spot next to him at the bar and hey,
Yeah, yo, you know this kid?
I said I did it, but I know he did.
The kid said,
Get ready, cause this ain't funny. My name's Mike D and I'm about to get money. Pulled out the Johnny, aimed it at the sky. He yelled, drink 'em up, and let's do fly. Hands went up and people hit the floor. He hit the 2 kids that ran for the door. I'm Mike D and I get respect. Your passion, your jewelry is what I expect. See, he was with it and he's my age, so I grabbed a piano player and I punched him in the face. Piano player's out, the music stopped. This boy had teeth and he got dropped.
Mike, you grabbed the one
ACA, that's the goal. I got 2 girlies and a beer that's cold.
Yeah. Thank you. That was dope. All right, so I had something else lined up, but since you're gonna play that, and we're gonna deal with beats, right? So, which was Rick Rubin was on one with that. I ain't never heard nobody with the backwards track before Rick Rubin. That was dope. So I'm gonna hit you with another Def Jam artist with a dope beat.
All right, you kids get to bed. I get the storyboard. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you time, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop. It's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, "Keep still, boy, no need for static." Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, "I'll do years if I pull this trigger." So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back, but he missed her. Looked around good and from expectations, he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who he saw? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap? He said, "I need bullets, hurry up, run." The dope fiend brought back a spanking shotgun. He went outside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near University. Escaped alive, though the car was battered. Rat-a-tat-tatted and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Pointed out ahead, he said the gun was full of lead. He told the cops, "Back off, for honey here's dead." Deep in his heart, he knew he was wrong, so he let the lady go and he starts to run on. Sirens sounded, he seemed astounded, and before long the little boy got surrounded. He dropped his gun, so went the glory, and this is the way I have to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman's dream. The cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or your soul gets cast. Good night. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, 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 Rick. Knock him out the box, Rick. Good night. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, 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 Rick. Ain't nothing. That's right. Rick the Ruler presentation. Crumbs.
All righty, who's next? Ken. You muted, bruh. You gotta unmute.
It's muted, man. What's up? All right, let me see what I can come up with on this on the turntable.
On the turntable, all right.
Here we go.
Let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back or forth, cause I'm a man with soul, in control and effects. So what the heck? Rock the discotheques, and this groove is what's next. Attack, react, exact, I'm I move you with. A song as long as you groove to this. I keep the crowd loud when you hype. Too damage on stage and into the mic. As I shoot the gift from C, stand stiff. While my rhyme stick to you like Skippy and Chip. Feel my blood fist on my death kiss. The rap solo whip, you don't want none of this. To blame in this era, I reign with terror. When I grab the mic, believe you're gonna hear her. Fascinating rhyme, design enchant them. So let's all sing the Big Daddy anthem. Go with the flow, my rhymes flow like an afro. I entertain a gain and cane and never have no problem. I can sneeze, sniffle, and cough. Even if I stutter, I will still come off. Cause rappers can't understand the mics I rip. They sure enough ain't equipped, that's why they got flipped. But my apparatus is up to status. Don't ask who the baddest. I'm going status, the make or break, I take them. My rhyme take the head, put it to bed. So watch the set, play the bass for the pipe and rearrange the tone. I take a loss every fourth in the danger zone. Cause I kill and kill at will. Teaching a skill that's real, you know real. So just stand still and chill as I feel. Science I drill until my rhymes fill your head up. Don't even get up, the teacher is teaching, so just shut up. I said it all. Set
rap will take a step back, or you will soon regret that. You ever had to confront me and you can bet that I come correct, perfect, and full effect. Disconnect, dissect, eject, as I wreck shop. Statical man with the clan, caravan or band. We go man for man, and without further ado or any delay, Mr. C as we say, calling the DJ, Mad Money Murph with the triple M, smooth barber, keep on my flat top trim, smooth lover, my brother, rap lover, my other. Dancers of the group so loud, the boys just cover the floor and endure just for your pleasure. Have the microphone, Lord will see to get more. Acrobatic, Asiatic, rap fanatic, I get dramatic, and rhymes start flowing automatically for me. So don't play me, obey me, when asked who's the best, you better say me. I'm sending sucker MCs heading off, and if you still want some, set it off. For you to cope, it's just a wish and a hope, and if you are what you eat, then feed me dope, cause I'm just about as dope as dope can get. Ultimate, legit, Kane is a perfect fit. The king of my kingdom, completing a cipher. The lyrics I bring them keeps the crowd hyper. As I release the masterpiece, the groove will never cease until Kane says peace. So, maestro, yo, hit it. Big Daddy Kane's about to come with it, cause set it off. Set it off. Set it off. Now break it loose. Yeah, now I just want to say what's up to my man Bot. Can't forget D. This goes out to Horse, Dog, Pig, Miami, Slop, and of course my man Big Shot, AD Money, Neil. To my man KK, Von Jeter, D Smooth, Out West. Can't forget Jam, Footloose and Locate. To my man Mont, Steve, G, Mark, Howard, Logie, Chile, and the whole posse from the jungle. To my man Jamel from Queens, of course the one known as Ant Live, Ferrell B, 7 and 3, Frank Nitty, Ike Capone, Mel Cornish and Faz, the whole Brooklyn posse, Blase, and man I send this out to the one known as AJ Fresh. Peace, my brother.
Big Daddy.
BIGDADDYKANE. I'm good and clean. Annie. Woo! Come on, Tiff. You're going to step your game up on that.
I took it back to the 80s. I had to take it back there too.
You guys are killing me.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be like Ken and do what I want to do. You know.
Change it up. Change it up.
Wow. Here we go.
All right.
We on a world tour with Bob and my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. New York, LA, MC, VA. We on a world tour with Bob and my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Oak Town, LA, San Fran, St. John.
People give you ear, so I be sublime. It's enjoyable to know you in the concubines. Niggas, take off your coats. Ladies act like gems. Sit down, Indian styles, you recite these hymns. See, lyrically, I'm Mario Andretti on the Momo. Ludicrously speedy or infectious with the slow-mo. Heard me in the 80s, JV's on the promo. Am I never in the quest to get the paper on the caper? But now, let me take it to the Queen side. I'm taking it to Brooklyn side. All the residential questions who invade the air. Hold up a second, son, cause we almost there. You could be a black man and lose all your soul. You could be white and blue, but don't prep the road. See, my shit is universal if you got knowledge of follow or delve for self. See, there's no one else who could drop it on the angle. They're cute at that. So do that, do that, do that, that. Come on, do that, do that, do that, that. Do that, do that, do that, that. I'm bugging out, but let me get back to the wetting niggas. So run and tell the others, cause we all the brothers. I learned how to build bikes in my workshop class. So give me the sword and let's not make it the last.
We on a world tour with Bob and my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Chinatown, Spokane, London, Tokyo. We We on a world tour with Muhammad, my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Houston, Delaware, DC, Dallas.
Back in '89, I simply slid into place. Buddy, all up in your face. A lot of kids was busting rhymes, but they had no taste. Some said Quest was whack, but now is that the case? I have a quest to have a mic in my hand. Without that, it's like Kryptonite and Superman. So Shaheed come in with the sugar cuts. Fife thoughts my name, but on stage call me Dynamite. When was the last time you heard the fight for sloppy? Lyrics anonymous, you never hear me copy. Top notch, baby, never coming less. Sky's the limit. You got to believe up in Quest. Sit back, relax, get up off the path. If not that, here's a dance floor. Come move that ass. Non-believers, you can check the stats. I roll with Shaheed and the brother Abstract. Niggas know the time when Quest is in the gym. I never let a statue tell me how nice I am. Coming with more hits than the Braves and the Yankees. Living mad fat like a oversized B. The wackest fools try to diss it makes me laugh. When my track record's longer than a DC-20 aircraft. So next time that you think you want something here, make something different. Take that garbage to say else.
We on a world tour with Muhammad, my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. SC, Allen, New Orleans, Motown. We on a world tour with Muhammad, my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Chinatown, Spokane, London, Tokyo. We on a world tour with Muhammad, my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Houston, Delaware, DC, Dallas. We on a world tour with Muhammad, my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. New York, NJ, NC, VA.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that my dog down there?
Oh, he's always here bothering me, so that's what I'm doing.
All right. So I'm gonna take it to the West Coast, which is odd for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and shock y'all, okay? All little records, baby.
Always got mad when the class was dismissed, but when it was a session, I always had a question. I would raise my hand to make the second to my chest. Can't help me with my problem, it was never much. Just a trick to spell and sing, I try to speak a touch. Oh wow, I wish I could hold her hand and give her a hug. She was married to the man, he was a thug, his name was Lee. He drove a Z, he picked her up from school, probably at 3 o'clock. I was on her jock, yes indeed. I wrote graffiti on the bus. First I read her name, then carved a bus with my name last. So the last, I seen her yesterday, but still I had to let her pass.
When I drink my fairy tales, I think of being Shelly. She's my type of hype when I can't stand when brothers tell me that I should quit chasing and look for something better. But the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I haven't gone as far as asking if I could get with her. I just played her by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga. All I can do is stay back in space. We used to kiss when we played truth or dare. Now she's more sophisticated, highly educated, not at all overrated. I think I need a prayer to get in her book, and it looks rather dry. I guess a twinkle in her eye is just a twinkle in her eye. Although she's crazy stepping, I'll try and stop the stride, cause I won't have no more of this passing me by.
I made a boy smile, then it got me pretending she didn't have me. Sprung like a chicken, chasing my tail like a doggy. She was kind of like a star, thinking I was like a fan. Damn, she looked good. Downside, she had a man, he was a Rooney too. A Nick and Pooh. She told me soon your little birdie's gonna fly to her cool. She was a flake like corn, and I was born not to understand, but let the past. I proved to be a better man. She gets the best in me. She gets the best in me. She gets the best in me. She gets the best.
world around me begins moving in slow motion whenever she happens to walk by. What is the out of my eye? Overlooking disregard my feelings, no matter how much I try. Wait though, why didn't I really pursue my little princess with persistence? That I was so lucky that she was unaware of my existence from a distance. I desired her, secretly admired her, wired her a letter to get her. Living my dear, you do not know me, but I know you very well. Now let me tell you about the feelings I've been for you when I try or make some attempt. I simp. Damn, I wish I wasn't such a wimp. Cause then I would let you know that I love you so, and if I was your man, then I would be true. The only line that I would do is in the bed with you. Cause I'm trying to tell the one who loves you dearly. P.S. love me tender. When the matter came back 3 days later, we turned to cinder. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yo,
that's a classic.
Yeah.
Do you know where they stole that sample from?
Of course, Quincy Jones, baby. Come on now.
I was
about to say I was gonna play that next, but you know, this your show, so I'm gonna let you do it.
I figured the DJ would know. Should know, right?
Of course.
So I want to take this opportunity to introduce a friend of mine to the show. Her name is Miss Venus Kimmery. Now, I've known Venus for about 15 years now. And when I first, the funny part is, Venus is older than me. And I was like, dang, Venus. I was like, Venus look good. Like she's older than me, right? It's 15 years later. And Venus looked like she didn't reverse time and went back. Venus is 55 years old.
Wow. Yes.
And she is Miss Kitsap County, 2022 Miss Kitsap County beauty pageant winner.
Wow.
Now,
well, first runner-up. I was first runner-up last year.
Look, when I tell you this blew my mind, because when I met Venus, she was a single. Well, she wasn't single at the time, but she was a mother.
I wasn't married.
She wasn't married, but she had a man. But she is a mother of 4, and I think you had just started at the working at the Goodwill. And
I think I was at Kitsap Community Resources.
All right, yeah. There you go. And y'all was telling me about that crazy girl named LaDasha in y'all class. Her name was L.A. hyphen was right? L.A. hyphen LaDasha. You get it? La, the dash, and I was like, no, somebody did not name their child LaDasha. But anyways, I've known Venus for a long time. We've partied together, had a great time. We even had I used to produce a radio show that she used to have called Audio TV. And they would talk about social issues and things of that, which was pretty dope. But one day I'm like, Miss Kitsap County, what is going on here? Like, where did this even come from? So I want to find all this stuff out. So I want to introduce you to her. And Venus, tell the people who you are.
Okay, well, you kind of started off. My name is Venus. I'm a mother of 4. I was previously married. When I came here, I was already not with my children's father. And I was born in a household that was very health conscious. So that's kind of the way I was raised. And then I took it further. When I turned 16, I was interested in being a mother. And so I just noticed that different women look different ways. And so I started interviewing women like, okay, you have children. Because what people told me, Venus, girl, once you have 2 children, it's over. It's done. And I was thinking, well, that doesn't seem right. So I started interviewing women. And some women I noticed look great. And some women have 1 children. Some women have 4 children, look great. So I interviewed them to find out what they were doing. It was how they ate. and they exercise. So I was like, okay. So since I want to have children, I'm gonna do what the ones who look good are doing. And I made a commitment to myself. And so I did that, right? When I came here, I was pregnant when I came, and I was with my ex-husband, and I had been a single mom for about 9 years. Now, I had got my degree before I even started having children, so I'm really grateful for that. But when I came here, I was in the legal field before, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do, right? So, long story short, I got involved with AmeriCorps, which is pretty much the Peace Corps in America. So I got involved with KISSAP Community Resources, Education, and Training, and I really loved it because I applied my life to the classes. There were life skill classes. So I applied my life to that, and it really resonated with people. And so I decided to actually go in that field, and I started working at KISSAP Community Resources. And then fast forward, I started working with Goodwill in job training and education. And I've been with Goodwill for about 10 years now. And I always had a passion to help people, to help them succeed. And something that I found out here, a lot of people stated, you know, I went to school, but they didn't really know anything. I said, well, how did you pass class? They said I didn't do any homework, but the teachers just passed me. And I was like, well, that doesn't seem right, right? A lot of people were in foster care and they had traumatic experiences. So it really impacted me, and I wanted to serve my community. And so that's what I've been doing the entire time. I started out as an employment specialist case manager, and that's where I really got to learn and hear people's stories and kind of help guide them. Now I'm a manager, and I love connecting more with the people. Management is more paperwork, but you know, that's how life goes. Anyway, fast forward, one of my team members came to work, and she was just so excited. And she's like a very excitable person. She said, Venus, I had a dream. And I was like, okay, we'll talk. But she was like, no, I had a dream. And so I was like, okay, what was this dream? She told me she had a dream I was in a pageant. And I won. I was like, a pageant? Why would I do that? And so she pulled it up, and the idea of the Miss Washington pageant mission is to empower and mentor women to make a difference in their community. So I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'm kind of older. Isn't that for young people? She says, well, there's a married version and there's a miss. I'm like, well, I'm not married, but it's for single, divorced women, right? And so I called the director, kind of talked to her, and she said, you know, you're really a good fit. And I really enjoyed the experience. I've grown so much because when you step out and do something you're uncomfortable with doing, you grow from it, right? Because I knew I had to wear bathing suits. I'm like, oh Lord, a bathing suit, right? And I've been in fitness forever, but then I really had to step up my game, right? Because you're going to be evaluated for fitness. And then part of the pageant, you have to interview individually with at least 5 of the judges. Well, I taught interviewing, right? But still, when it's you, you're still going to be extremely nervous, right? And then the second portion of the pageantry is grace and poise and beauty. You have to put on a gown and walk and flow. And then they ask you a question about your platform, about, you know, why you're here and your purpose. And so then you get to speak to the judges again and the entire audience. And even though I facilitated classes with groups of people, when it's a large body, I'm pretty nervous, right? But to step out and do that, you grow from that. And so when I was thinking about my platform, you know, I was thinking about, you know, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I want to say, not everywhere I go, but when I go various places, for some reason, I attract people, children, and I think it's just my heart. I was at the store at Walmart, and I was just kind of minding my own business. I saw the little boy, and I just smiled and waved. And then, you know, I was kind of focused on what I was doing. And before he left, he was like, bye. And I was like, oh, you know, bye, baby. So I feel like God has given me a gift to connect with people. And I want to use that because we know we're supposed to multiply our gifts, right? When we stand in front of the Lord, he's going to ask you, what did you do with the gifts I gave you? So my goal right now is to multiply the gifts I have. And so what I want to do is empower single parents to be their best self via health and wellness and education. So that's what my nonprofit is going to be about. I'm going to have seminars, I'm going to have a podcast, and I'm going to do life coaching. Right now, I am with John Maxwell Leadership Certification, and I'll be a certified life coach and a certified youth facilitator. And so, you need those different, you always need to excel in education, right? So I want to get those certifications to, show people that I've educated myself specifically in that. And so I'm really excited about that. And so I came up with the name, I was thinking of a name for my nonprofit, and I like positive quotes. Anybody who knows me, I love positive quotes. And I have a plaque in my bathroom that says, "Love is the key to the soul. Love is the beauty of the soul." And I was like, wow, that really says something. And my name is Venus, and Venus means the goddess of love. So I decided to put my name into my nonprofit because the whole purpose of what I want to do is express love to people. Because what I notice is a lot of people may not have the examples that they need or that the love that they need. And so I want to do my part to impart love to my community. And so that's kind of how it happened and where I'm at. And I'm really excited. I'm getting ready to actually file for my 501(c)(3). And part of what I've done in management this year, because we launched the youth STEM program, is I've been involved with grants. So that's given me the education and more of an understanding about grant writing, right? So I have that skill under my belt. And I'm just really excited. I appreciate Andre allowing me to come on here and communicate with you all, because I'm going to be doing quite a few interviews. And the more interviews you do, the better you get, right? And communicating your ideas. So if you all have any questions, feel free. I love to answer any questions you all have.
Yeah, I do. I want to know. I found it interesting that you said you spoke to women starting at age 16 about having babies, and what did they do to keep their youthful appearance, right, over the years. And I found that really interesting. I've never heard a woman say that, before. So and I'm 50. I've never heard a woman say that. They actually studied that before they decided to have babies. So I'm wondering how many women or young women have you talked to about that? That are not necessarily old enough to have babies, but maybe thinking about it.
Well, we have a youth STEM program. So, I have an 18-year-old, and my home is like the community home, which is a good thing because I get to have my daughter around me and get to see what types of friends she has. And so when they think I'm like 35, right? And I'm like, no, kids, Venus is 55. And they go, whoa, because their parents, most of my children's friends, their parents are at least 10 years younger than me, because I started having kids when I was 26 all the way up to 40. I don't know what I was thinking. So I had that big stretch. I have a 29-year-old and my youngest is 14. So it caused me to kind of stretch, right? Because I'm the age I am, I have a 29-year-old, but I have to connect all the way to my 14-year-old. So it caused me to communicate with people more. Like I said, most of my children's parents are 10 years younger, and they just assume I'm their age. And when it comes up, they go, "Oh, you're lying." And I'm like, no, I wouldn't lie, So I see that this is something that I want to do. I want to speak to youth so that they can plan their life, because I didn't necessarily plan my life. I had one child. I want them to understand what relationships and marriage is really about, because being a one-parent household is not the best thing. It's really hard. I really had to push through it, and I don't want others to have to struggle that. I want to share my story so that they can have a better start.
Interesting.
Can I talk about Dolores?
Sure.
Well, one thing that impressed me a lot about Venus, she has a special needs son.
Yes.
And that requires a lot of energy.
Yes.
And you think about what she just said, you know, and the funny part is that her three oldest kids are all female.
Yes. I think God wanted me to really understand women.
Yeah. And, and I can say her daughters are some of the most hospitable, respectful young women that you would ever meet.
Thank you.
Wow.
And that says a lot about her parenting and the way she deals with it, or deal with people, period. I've always seen Venus as the person trying to help people. I had a friend that I met when I was in high school. She used to be a leader of my church, like she was over the youth. And she got married. She moved out to Silverdale, and she knows Venus. It's a small world. You know who I'm talking about, Venus? Sherry?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a small world.
I worked with Sherry. She's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's just a small world, just how you can make impacts on people and not even make those connections that they know this and know that. But one of the questions I had for you, Venus, it was three components you talked about as far as your nonprofit, right? You said you want to empower people through education, wellness, and health. Can you talk about the components of wellness and the components of health? What exactly do you mean when you say wellness? And then when it comes to the health part, what do you mean there?
Okay, well, wellness is a state of mind. You know, you have to have the proper thought about everything to succeed, right? Even when you have negative situations. And Andre knows me really well. He knows I've been through it. And at a certain point, I was really bitter, and I had to kind of talk to God, like, you know, why would this happen to me and my family? But what I learned is we have to pay attention to things and be more sensitive to what's going on. You know, you can't just focus on you. And what I realized when I first came here, I was still kind of numb from my divorce, and I didn't even know it. Once I got out of the situation that I was in that I realized that I was just kind of in the clouds going through the motion, but not really paying attention to signs that could have helped me in that situation. So I want to help people that have had traumatic experiences to know it's not necessarily God. It is God allowing that to happen. But when you can't just do what you want to do. Okay, even though we're adults and we think we could just do what we want to do, you're gonna pay the penalty for doing what you want to do. And the one thing I'll say, I have a very strong will. If I want something, I can get it. But it was things that I wanted that was not good for me. But God allowed me to go through it, and now I've learned I don't want to do my will anymore. I want to do the will of God, and I'm gonna pay more attention and pay attention to key signs before I get in another relationship. The next relationship I get in, I want it to be the last one. I want to get it right this time. I want to take my time and get to love myself and, you know, be a proper example to my children. And a key thing I realize in working with people is a lot of people don't have an example that resonates with them. And so I thought about myself. My mother, she was not a perfect example, but she was a damn good example of a Black woman. She got divorced. She went through struggles, but she continued to go to work. And if my mother wouldn't have continued to go to work, I wouldn't be where I am now. So that was what makes me so strong when it comes to work and taking care of my son. I know my son is a blessing to me because I know how to keep him healthy. I know God gave me the intelligence to know how to keep my son healthy. My son has Down syndrome and epilepsy. He has one of the rarest forms of epilepsy. And every time I go to the doctor, they're amazed. My son has never had an ear infection. They're like, how is that? Well, I know how to take care of my son. I've applied the knowledge that I've gained with my children, right? I don't get flu shots. I'm not advocating that, but I take care of myself. There's a regimen to what I do. I get up at 5:30 every morning and I work out. Why? Well, because I got to go to work, but I've tried working out in the afternoon and I'm tired by then. So I could easily say, oh, I'm just not going to do it, right? But I've decided that I want health. Health is my wealth. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful in that. And then when I say health, I mean exercise, drinking your water. You should drink half of your body weight in ounces. And I'm a little teacher. I don't do it a lot, but every now and then, I throw a little something out there because people think I'm somebody special. No, I'm not. I bust my butt like everybody else. I got to wash dishes, fold clothes, and do everything. Yes, and I'm a manager at a corporation, but that's because I choose to succeed. We all have to make choices in life. If you want to excel, you got to do what it takes. You got to have a regimen. You got to have a schedule. You got to have discipline, but you have to have love too. And you have to have grace for other people. Even when people act a fool, you still got to give them grace and let them know, what you did wasn't right, but you got to apply love to it as well. Did I answer that, Andre?
Yeah, you did. I thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, people see your success and they think it's easy,
Right.
But it takes hard work to get there,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to do the work. They want somebody to do the work for them, they want to just hit, and that's just not the way things work, so
No.
yeah.
And it's one day at a time, one step at a time. People think it's something magic. Oh, what did you do? I made a lot of mistakes.
There you go.
Did a lot of suffering, long suffering. My children saw me suffer, but I got back up for them because they need me. Right. I made them. So it's my responsibility. They're my legacy. And I want to leave something for them. I want to write a book. I want to write a recipe, but I have a lot of goals, right? And I'm gonna work through them step by step. And hopefully with others to help and guide me, right? So I appreciate Andre for just allowing me this platform to communicate and express myself.
Yeah. When people see you walk out that door looking good and have your stuff together, they don't see behind the scenes,
Right. All the work, right?
All the struggle and all the work, and all the, all the stuff, the anxiety and all that stuff. They don't see that part, so they just see the outcome of it, okay, yes, she or he got it going on, that's what I want, but they don't want to work hard to get it though. They don't know to get it, so yeah.
And I want to let people know to succeed, you probably had a million failures to get there, but you got back up and you learn from it. You have to learn from, you kind of have to go backwards and say, how did I get in this situation? Where was my mind at? And that's what I did. I had to go back. You have to face yourself and go, I was an idiot. Why was I an idiot? What was going on? And so I had to do a lot of self-reflection. And right now I'm redefining myself. I'm redefining myself every day. I get up and pray and thank God for allowing me to be here and have the health I have. Because as Andre stated, and you all stated, people are dying every day. COVID is taking people out, and so it's a blessing every day because tomorrow's not promised. So I want to do everything I can every day. So when I stand up before the Lord, He knows I was working, right? I want to multiply my gifts. That's my goal.
One of the things you said when we were talking this week and preparing for this show, you told me that a lot of the times people don't realize the skills that they have.
Yes.
And
yes.
Your job, you said what you want to do or what you do now is show them the skills they actually have, because they don't think that they are qualified to do a certain job, or they'll never hire me because I don't have. But can you speak how, just give us some examples and speak about things you've seen in the past and how people are able to use what you teach them to get a better footing in life and things of that nature.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Oh, shoot.
Can I answer one thing? The thing that you were just talking about the thoughts and looking at it. That's actually biblical. That's Colossians 3:15. I just posted it on my Facebook, and I'm getting chills because it's just confirmation. I was supposed to meet you. I was supposed to listen because
Thank you.
God is speaking through you, and I thank you.
Thank you. And I'm studying the Bible now, and it resonates with me. I'm learning the Bible now. You all. I grew up as a Muslim in the Nation of Islam. It was a blessing. It was an absolute blessing because of the health and wellness and the discipline it taught me. But I want to reach everybody. So I need to learn, that Bible, and it is building me up. I'm like, oh my God, right? So I appreciate you sharing that. And I'm so happy to meet you. Now I got to go back to what Andre was asking me. So I've been a facilitator where, I facilitate life skill class or employment classes, and you have to come up with a lot of examples, right? And so, I talk about my life, not personally, but I give examples. People say, oh, Venus, and one time in class, somebody said, oh, Venus, how would you know? Look at you. You probably don't even have kids. And I have 4. I said, excuse me? I said, no, why would you think that? I said, okay, it's time for me to tell you about myself. And I told him I had 4 kids. And I think at the time, Talaris may have been 6 or 7, and I would have been up with him all night because, he had a cold or what have you. And I said, I was up all night. And so everybody with eyes looked over, and I said, don't judge a book by its cover. I struggle just like you. I'm in this room because I'm just like you. Not that I'm different and something special. It just happened that I'm up front today. Tomorrow you might be up front. And everybody, she was like, oh, I apologize. Oh, don't apologize, but you really have to know, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because I look like this, that's because I've been doing this for a while, right? I've conquered that, but I'm right with you. I have children. I have to go up to the school and do everything every other mother has to do, right? And they were amazed that I have 4 children. Yeah. 4 children, that's right, not 1, not 2, not 3, and all of them was natural childbirth by my choice, right? By my choice. Also, I've been an employment specialist, so people tell me about their work experience, and I only work here. I only worked at Walmart. I only swept floors, and so I have to go, well, when you worked at Walmart, didn't you? You have to speak to people or explain things to people? Yes. Didn't you have to do inventory? Yes. Didn't you have to be cordial? Yes. And so I'm really skilled at kind of phrasing things. I'm like, so you have people skills, you have communication skills, you have interpersonal skills, you're on time all the time, right? You have time management. And they're like, whoa. And so they don't even think they're going to come up with a resume. And I know how to lay out their resume, and everything is true. It's just in the wording, and people just don't think they're worthy, but we are all worthy. Every last one of us, even when we make the most ignorant mistakes, we are all worthy, but we have to know that within ourselves to grow, not somebody else. But when they leave, their posture is different when they walk away. And that just makes me feel so good. And when they go into that interview, I help people with interviewing skills. Tell me about yourself. We walk through it. And, what they're saying is kind of weak. I'm like, come on. I know you got more to you than that. But by the time we're done, they know how to communicate their transferable skills for another position. Say they were in healthcare and they can't do that anymore, like a CNA. They can't do that anymore because it's physically something they can't do, and they want to go into another field, and they think they don't have any skills. Yes, you do. You got transferable skills. You got people skills. You have new analytical skills, right? You have time management skills. So I think it's just a beautiful thing that I've learned how to pull out what's already in them. It's not me. I just help them see it.
Yeah. But
and I get really excited too, as you all see.
But
it gives me a lot of energy.
Yeah. In order to do that, you have to have that gift of communication yourself, and you have it. everybody don't have that, but you have that, and that's good that you have that gift, and you can share it with others. You can communicate with others and make them feel good about themselves, So yeah, that's good.
And map out a plan for them, because it's about them. What do you want to do? Okay, now let's see how you're gonna actually get there, because we got to start with where you're at, right? If you want to be at 10 and you 1, okay, so we're gonna walk a path to 10, right? Step by step. And if you decide you don't want to do all that, okay, we can back it up. And you might decide you only want to get to 5, right? But a realistic plan, people have these grandiose goals, but they don't have no plan. You got to have a plan that you can actually do and walk through to make it happen. And that's what I love to do. That's me. That's the gift God gave me.
That's it right there. Got to have that plan, and you got to go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say, because you mentioned some things that I thought were interesting. So what if, you said that you've gone through things where, you felt like you've made mistakes. I'm sure we all have felt like that at one time. So what would you say to somebody that's in that place right now, where they feel like, I'm, coming off the wrong path? What can I do to turn around or try to get on the right path? That's what I'm hearing.
The first thing I would say is you got to give yourself grace. You got to give yourself grace. Yeah, you might have blanked up, right? Completely blanked up, but God gives everybody grace, because we beat ourselves up the most. We're the most hardest on ourselves, right? Like, why did I do that? I knew better. But you got to give yourself grace, and then you have to look at yourself. Be real with yourself. Like, you wanted this, or you wanted just to do that, and you didn't consider that, or you didn't care about nobody else but yourself. And you realize that's not something you can do. And that might be really why you're in the position you're in. We have to face ourselves and be true. But then after that, if we realize we all jacked up, have grace, and then we can make a path to how you're not going to be jacked up no more. So you might need to be nicer to people. Just because your life is all messed up, that don't mean you got to be mean to people. Show some love. If you want love and you need love, well, you need to give it first, right?
That is the truth.
It's really all about love, because really people are angry and mean to people because they're in pain. That's why. But you have to admit it. You have to admit it. But then you got to give it if you want to receive it. Even when you feel terrible, show some love. How you doing? Or help somebody, right? You got to pay it forward.
Yeah.
And be true to yourself. You got to really, you don't have to tell anybody. They don't have to tell me. They can go in a quiet room and just write things down and really reflect and be true to themselves. They don't have to be true to anybody else but them and God. But then they can get help on how they're going to come out of that, right? I don't need to know everything. I might not want to know everything, but they have to be true to themselves. We good at lying to ourselves, right? I didn't do that. They did it. Okay, but I know you had a part in this now. Come on, right? Because I've had men mistreat me, and I had to really think about it. Okay, wait a minute. What did I do to cause this? And that's my motto. What did I do to cause this? Somebody else might have been an initiator, but you accepted it, or you did something. You wanted something out of it too. And so we have to look at what we do to cause certain things.
It's in the Lord's Prayer, forgive us our trespasses, our debts, our sins, as we forgive those who trespass, have indebted or sin against us. You have to do that. And a lot of people, it's not in them to do that, but that's what you need to do. That's what you have to do. You have to look at yourself, and think of others. You have to.
As far as the wellness part, I don't think if you can't forgive,
right?
If you can't show grace, the same grace God showed you, if you can't do that for somebody that maybe you felt wronged you, you can never grow mentally, right?
Yeah.
That mental part, that wellness part, you will continue to kill yourself mentally, and then it affects your depression. Right now you're depressed because you got relationships that are torn, that are broken, but because you won't be forgiving, because you won't let it go and forgive, like you said, forgive those who trespass against you, because you hold on to all this, you are stifled. Like it's like you stop yourself from excelling in life. And so what happens when you stand still? You will fall, either gonna fall back and bust your head, or you're gonna fall forward and bust your head, right? And until you do that, you need to start walking. And the only way to walk is to forgive. It takes so much energy inside of you to hold on to hate.
A lot of energy. It took me a long time, Andre.
You know,
it took me a long time to forgive.
So I love that you're doing that. Venus, how can somebody get in contact with you? Do me a favor. Will you please in the chat put all your information in the chat?
Yes.
For everybody here that they want to contact you. Is that okay? Can they call you? Can they get your services?
Absolutely.
Maybe you can help
I'll
them
put all my information
with their skills and help them with a resume.
Yes. Because it's going to take the entire community to do what needs to be done. It's, everybody, every expert. I want everybody to be involved in this. It's not just me.
So you're giving, right? You're giving to everybody. But what do you need from us?
Somebody in the chat puts some information in there about grant writing. I definitely need some support in that. I'm getting ready to start my 5013C. So if anyone actually knows of an attorney, I prefer referrals, right? That could assist me with that, because I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to get this going. And any guidance, any experts in any of the areas, because I'm going to be dealing with everything. Relationships. I really want to get into relationships, because we can't have these broken homes. Children aren't getting what they need, right? With just one parent. That's not the way God wanted it. And I have nieces and nephews, beautiful nieces, but they don't want to get married. They don't want no kids. But what's going to be the state of our people if we don't keep producing, right? We can't just give up. That's what the devil wants us to do, is give up. So I said, no.
Yeah, humanity ends like that. When you get in that state of mind, when everybody gets in there and say, I don't want to have kids. That's the end of humanity right there. So
right. So I need to get out there and let these young people know it's just the way you have to do it, and you have to change your thinking first, and not think everybody's all jacked up. Even though we are, we can help each other together and reverse this, because we can't just give up and not have kids. Everybody want to be single. Don't nobody want to go through anything. Well, you ain't gonna get nowhere if you don't go through anything, right? You're gonna stay right where you're at.
Yeah, a lot of people are literally afraid because they don't want to put the work in.
Right.
Comes to kids, they don't want to put the work in. And it's just really selfish. When you think about it. It is. I hope I don't offend nobody, but
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Kenneth, but I also, it's like what she went back to when she says, sometimes you don't even have that faith in yourself yet,
Right.
So when someone helps you to bring that out and make and cause you to shine, because once upon a time you knew what it was like to shine. But now with all the bumps and the bruises and the banging into this and to that, and then yes, you're accepting your part, but it's still, you need that little bit of grace. She has just touched my heart so much.
Oh
and
God,
so motivated
thank you so much
to change because of that grace. Because when someone is talking to you like that, it's not over. Because that's what I hear you saying. I hear you saying it's not over. It's just beginning.
Oh, it's not over.
We're going to work on this and you're going to give me a plan. Now, I'm inspired by that. That inspires me. I want to do the work. But right now it's like, man, it's like, how do I get there? How do I find somebody like you? And
when you found me,
start
I'm
over.
right here.
Amen. Thank you. God bless you.
Oh, yes.
And you get there one day at a time.
Amen.
Yes, one day at a time now.
Amen.
It's
And I
gonna
mean,
take
I
work.
raised 3 girls and my niece for a while, and I was always taking in others. And like I said, I knew once upon a time what it was like to shine. But when you get enough bumps and bruises, it's like it takes a little bit longer to heal,
Right.
And but I'm excited. I'm excited again. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
there's
you
that
so much.
scripture, my sister and I were just talking about that, when
Really?
people despitefully use you and say all evil against you, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. Because those are things that God went through, or
Yeah.
Jesus went through. And I don't know about Muslims, how they feel on that, but as far as Christianity, that was my guideline. And it helped me to stop picking at others and then saying,
Right.
what can I do to change
What
that?
can you
Maybe
do?
love first, like you were saying, love first, do first.
Right. It's gonna take
show
each and
kindness
every
first,
one of
stop
us.
fighting first, like Andre was saying, because it takes too much energy to keep up that fight inside of me. It's too much.
Yeah, that hate, I had to let all that go because
Whew, and
even
it's
someone who did you wrong, they're in pain. They was in pain. So they didn't know any better. So, you learn so that you don't put yourself in that situation
Thank you.
again, right?
Thank you.
But then just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
And
Learn and let it
that's
go.
that's where my faith is standing right now, saying, okay, I understand it, got it. Now move on.
Right.
I just want to give you a compliment, Venus.
Oh.
Because I'm staring here and I'm like, you're so beautiful, but you're beautiful inside and out. So it's just very refreshing to hear another woman that's so empowered. A lot of us have dealt with like childhood trauma, all the stuff that we come out of that we don't want for our children. It's just good to see that there's naturally good, genuine people still in the world. Because this world's tough. And
it's tough.
We need like a million more of you. But yeah,
well, that's my goal.
I'm missing
multiply.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give you a compliment. It's just very refreshing to hear that. I think we spend a lot of time focusing on the negatives, but nobody ever wants to talk about the positives. And like I think Ken was saying, nobody wants to do the work. When I was a kid, I used to cry for elderly people. My mom thought that was like the weirdest thing, but I'm like, why are people so mean to children and old people? There's not that love is gone. You know what I mean? And these children are not being raised how we were raised.
Right.
They're strong 2-parent households. It was different. My grandmas, both of them never even had a driver's license. They never drove. Yeah, that's how old school. They're from the old country. But it's like we got away from all these values.
Right. We got to stick to the values and love.
Look at where we're at with it now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I wanted to give you a compliment. I just keep staring at you and I'm like, 55. Oh my God.
Thank you. Hey, this is God. This is not me. This is God, and I'm just doing what He
Girl, that's a filter.
to do.
That's a filter. That ain't your real face.
Well, I hope I look like that. I'm 45. I'll be 46 this year. So
okay.
Well,
I'm a baby. Yes.
Thing is, I remember when you had them rusty knees and ankles.
Hey, got to keep them shine, right?
So what's next for you? What you got going on next?
For my platform for Miss Washington for America, I'm going to be doing a fundraiser at the end of April, May, and it's going to be 2 seminars. The goal is for it to be in person and online. And I have a guest speaker, my first cousin. She's a naturopath, and the topic is going to be mental health. And we're going to have 2 different workshops before that. One of the topics will be self-confidence and branding yourself. And the other one's going to be finance budgeting 101. And so once I get the exact dates, of course, Andre, if you could help me get the word out, because I want as many people to be a part of this.
Yeah, well, when you start your fundraiser, I want to know about that too, and how to contribute to it.
Okay, thank you.
I do.
Because I'm thinking the tickets will be $10 or so. That'll be a part of it'll help me start my nonprofit. And then a part of Miss Washington, we have to donate some of those funds to Victoria Voice, which is for teen suicide and drug abuse awareness. Yeah.
Man, that's so dope.
But this
Venus.
was
And I'm so-
great, Andre. Thank you
listen,
so much.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank
Because
you.
you know I've seen
I'm
this
proud of
journey,
you
right?
too.
Thank you, thank you. I've seen this journey, and don't get this won't be the last time.
Okay.
Offline, we're gonna talk and we're gonna put some stuff together to see
Okay, thank you.
if we can reach as many people as possible, right?
Okay, thank you.
So, what is your email?
My email is misskissout4america@gmail.com.
Okay, and they can find you also under what in Facebook?
www.facebook.com/misskissout.
Okay.
And Instagram, I have it, but I don't really use it.
Okay.
Not yet, but I know I got to get on that.
Most definitely. So I just want people to be able to hear it, because when I repost this, they won't be able to see the chat. So at least they can hear it this way. And again, that's if you missed it, it's Miss Kitsap, and that's KITSAP for America@gmail.com. And her Facebook, her name on Facebook is Miss Kitsap, right?
Right.
So, and do you charge for your services?
At this time, I do not. And that's why I want to have a nonprofit. So, you know, it'll be based off of income, right? Keep it real. But people who don't have nothing, hey, you come with yourself, right?
You receive.
That's why I'm gonna get grants.
Will you accept donations?
Oh, absolutely. I always accept donations. Absolutely. That keeps the movement going.
All right, so you can help women or single mothers or
single parents,
whoever. You can help them get employed and stuff of that nature, or get them ready to get employed. Or
absolutely, absolutely. I was employment specialist for like 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow. Yep. This was great, you all. This is just the beginning, right?
Most definitely.
I appreciate you all.
You must definitely. So I want you to stick around.
Oh, absolutely.
Go nowhere. And you're gonna help us. You're gonna help us judge this battle.
All right.
When we get into the showdown.
Oh no! Now you're gonna get to see them at his other side.
Yeah.
I know him. Right? He's very talented, though. Extremely talented.
We ain't jumping into the showdown rounds yet. We're gonna have some fun, some more. Get back into the music. But thank you so much, Venus.
I appreciate it.
I love you, and it's good to see you.
I love you too.
And
I love everyone here. It's so great to meet you, Gloria. Is it Zaza?
Jaja.
And Tiffany.
Sorry.
I'm Tiffany's
and
mom.
Kenneth.
Andre is my new son.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Andre's my brother. He know that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ken, I'm gonna hit you with something. Oh, what'd you say, Tiff?
Information.
What'd you say, Tiff?
What'd you say?
Happy to meet Venus, and I'm happy she put out her information, that we all heard her story. It was very empowering. Good.
Oh, thank you. I look forward to meeting you in person one day.
Yes, me too.
She's very formidable. She's very passive right now, but she's a very formidable woman. Was heading up the youth group from when she was, from the time she got baptized. She was just, 16. She really turned it around. She's made something of herself, and she's going through it, But God is guiding her, and together. Andre and Tiffany always say better together. And they are. They're a formidable force, and I'm really proud of them.
Great.
And I have so many women that I am thinking of now, and I am definitely gonna pass them your information and ladies group and a lot of people that live in Kitsap. I'm missing Kitsap County right now. Oh man, because I used to live there for a while, and I did get a lot of help and support while I was there. So, but we moved, so
right.
Man, but I wish you the best.
I look forward to all the referrals
that I can do.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful person. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got one more thing. Is some of these seminars, are they going to be virtual? Because
yes, sir. The goal is for them to be virtual and in person.
Okay.
And that's why I want to have a podcast too, as well as a part of my nonprofit, so I can reach the world.
Yeah. Okay.
We got to get out there, because the devil, he out there working.
And
so
Venus,
we got to work for God.
Venus, I want to help you with that podcast. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I need help.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
gonna
need
help you
help.
with that. I want to be a
Thank
part
you.
of it if you don't mind.
Oh,
Make it.
please,
Oh, most
please.
definitely. All right. So
Okay.
next week, speaking of podcasts, we're gonna have Mr. Clinton Washington and my boy D'Angelo Gillespie, the 2 Cent the podcast. They have a popular podcast that's taking off right now. They're gonna be on here next week. And Venus, make sure you tune in. And if you have any questions,
Okay.
you can talk.
I'll write
to
down
them
my
directly.
questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can
I'll
talk
be
to them
here.
directly. All right. So you ready, Ken? You ready? I wanted to hit. It's funny. I wanted to play something that I haven't heard in a long time, but was my bop back in the day. So I think I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of Luther, like Skinny Luther. I'm gonna hit you with Skinny Luther, not Fat Luther, Skinny Luther.
All right.
Okay, Kenneth, get ready.
It is. She caught me by surprise, I must say, cause I never had seen such a pretty face with such a warm and beautiful smile. It wasn't hard for me to notice her style. I was fascinated, surely. She took my heart and held it for me. I wouldn't let her get away, not until she heard me say, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Where are you from? Can I come? Possibly, can I take you out tonight to a movie? Yeah. I'll have you home before you start, so let me know. Can I take you out tonight? Don't care if I get rejected, at least then I won't regret it. Regret the fact I missed the chance for romance at least. I'll walk away knowing I tried my best and I'm going on with my day. Cause at least she heard me say, excuse me, miss, come on, what's your name? Where are you from? Hey, you come and possibly can I take you out tonight to the movie? I'll have you home before you start, so let me know. Can I take you out tonight? Excuse me, miss, what's your name? I wanna know you, I think I can show you good love. Possibly, can I take you out tonight? Tonight, don't have you home before you start, so let me know. Can I take you out tonight? That's why I had to come over and introduce myself to you. Cause you've never done know where you find love. And hopefully I found it in you. Can I take you out tonight? Got love for you, baby. I'll come get you, baby. Can I take you out tonight? Can I take you out tonight? To the party, I'll have you home. So let me know. Let me make your house a home, baby. What's your name? Where are you from? Can I come? Possibly. Can I take you out tonight? To the movie, to the park. I'll have you home before it's dark.
All right, Ken. That's that Skinny Luther, boy. Who y'all like better, Skinny Luther or Fat Luther?
Both of them. Both.
Nah, Big Luther, Big Luther.
Fat Luther. It's funny. I was telling Tiff like a few years ago. I said black people the only one that have two Luther Vandrosses. It's either Skinny Luther or Fat Luther.
You're gonna have to play some more Fat Luther for me to, juggle my memory,
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to pump it up a little bit. There we go.
She looks so sweet. Girl, you're looking fine. And I wonder, can you spare a minute of precious time? I really would like to know that you want me to. Tell me, baby. Maybe I can discuss it over a dance with you. When I'm dancing with you, baby, now, dance with me. Shake your body all over me, woman. Dance with me, dance. Dance with me, baby, dance with me, woman. Shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Shake it. Shake it. Dance with me, woman. With me, woman. Shake it. Shake it, baby. She's so thing. I wish that you were mine. Yeah. No, every move you make with your body and you do it fine. Do it fine. Dancing with you, girl, like this is no fire. Yeah. Look at me, I'm so wet, like I was in the shower. When I'm dancing with you, baby, now, dance with me. Shake your body all over me, woman. Dance with me, dance. Dance with me, baby, dance with me. Shake it up, shake it up, baby. Shake it up, shake it up. Dance with me, woman, with me, woman. Shake it up, shake it up. Body, baby. Say what? Shake your body all over me, woman. Dance, dance. Party, baby. Shake your body all over me, woman. Dance with me, dance with me, woman. Dance with me, woman. Dance, woman, just dance with me. Woman, just dance with me. Baby, just dance with me. Sugar, just dance with me. Blow your hands.
There it is. Who's next?
Woo.
Can't give Ken time off because he starts studying and like holding on to this song for the next showdown. That's what I think you're doing during our break.
No. Actually, what I'm doing is some paperwork. I got a lot of it to do.
Paperwork is helping you think. Well, I don't know. I hope you guys like this, but well, I'm just trying to follow Ken. We'll see.
Yeah.
every single part. From east down, wall to wall. We're bumping booties, telling us why, y'all. Shake the groove, baby, shake the groove, baby, yeah, yeah. Show 'em how we do it now. Shake the groove, baby, shake the groove, baby, yeah, yeah. Show 'em how we do it now. Yeah. Shake it. Show 'em how we do it now. Yeah. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Do, 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 do. Shake it. Show 'em how we do it now. Let's get on down. Show 'em how we do it now. Show 'em how we do it now. Show 'em how we do it now. Shake the groove, babe. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Up on your booty now. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it.
Okay.
Oh, that was it.
I cut it off like just a few seconds earlier.
I swear to God, I don't know if I want to play like Fight the Power or Love is in Need Today. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm like, I don't know where to go. So I'm just going to keep it with the kind
Either
of.
one of them be good.
Which one?
Either one of them be good.
Be good. I'm going to play this instead. It's a big record.
The man promised me a raise. Who's gonna raise me when I'm dead? Oh,
Right.
Yo, that's a classic right there. I ain't heard you dug in the crates too. I ain't heard that one in a while. The P.S. Monk, that's a classic.
Yes, it is, sir.
You and Ken. Yeah, that was a good one. You and Ken both. All right, so we're finna get into the showdown rounds. This is where we present a topic. But before we go there, I do want to say this. The last Sunday of every month, we're gonna start having a playlist battle challenge. So we have 2 challengers. So if you know anybody who want to be a part of that, it's $5 to enter. Winner takes all. We'll give them a topic. They got to play their best song, and then me, Ken, and Tiffany will judge it and see the winner takes all. Like I said, so we got 2 contestants that's coming up at the end of this month, and the winner, whoever wins, goes to the next month. And if they continue to win, if they can win for 6 months straight, I give them $100. That's how we're gonna roll with it. And that's out my pocket. So, anyways. Also, I don't know if you want to get into it, but if anybody else want to be a part of this, I'm doing a slow jam battle, playlist battle. That is on the Sunday. It's on Sunday. So you may have to take some time off.
Can you change the damn day?
It's Sunday. It's Sunday Showdown. It's called Sunday Showdown, right? So it's on Sunday. And again, it's $5 to enter. Winner takes all. We're looking to have about 8 to 10 contestants. And they got to play. They get to play a minute and a half wherever they want to start in their slow jam, and they battle the next person. They move on to the next bracket. If they lose, they fall into a loser bracket. All hope is not lost. That person, you can win that loser bracket, and you can meet the winner in the winner bracket. And then that last song or that last battle, we're gonna give it to the whole crowd, everybody in the room to judge. It's not just gonna be the judges on that part. So. Should be fun, should be entertaining, should get you in the mood, get you ready for Valentine's Day, which is the next day. All right, so this is the showdown rounds where I present a topic, or each one of us will present a topic for their round, but and then we'll play the song, and then those people in the room will judge and see and say who won that round. So I started off with the first round, and my topic is a song featuring another person in their family. A song featuring another person in their family, right? There's a lot of, think about it.
I don't get it.
A song featuring, like when you hear my song, you'll get it, right? A song featuring someone else in their family, right? Or a song, so my song is, here we go. Make sure I get my volume right. And my song is Gerald Levert featuring his father, Eddie Levert. The song is called Baby Hold On to Me.
Oh.
Telling you should have a fancy car, diamond ring. Girl, you know all good things come down. Girl, you know I do just about anything. See you smile on your face. Don't let your friends go messing with your mind. Girl, you know there ain't nothing I won't do for you. And baby, don't ever doubt my love comes true. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. Man, that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times. Baby, hold on to me. Oh, baby, hold on to me.
say bye-bye, baby. Girl, I give you my time. Here is my money, all of my heart. You'll be so sorry, baby, if we were to ever part. Girl, you know that I would never hurt you. Oh, girl, you know that I won't ever desert you. Special kind, special kind. Oh, baby, you better. See, I'm special kind. You know I'm I wanna be everything that you need. And I promise, baby, I'll be there for you. I'm a special kind. Oh, baby, baby, hold on. Hold on. See, late at night, when you need someone to hold you tight, you're gonna look for me. You're gonna look for me. So you better. See, I like it. I'm a special kind. I want it. That is something fun. Oh, baby. Baby, hold on to me. You better hold on. Think about it before you let me walk on the door, baby. Oh, will you live without me, baby? 'Cause I can't see myself living without you. Everything, I'm a special everything that we need. I'm giving it to you, baby. Baby, hold on to me. Keep me around. Keep me around. Baby. I know I'm a good man. And your friends keep telling you. Your friends keep telling you all about you. They don't know. Listen to what I say when I tell you. That I'll never hurt you, baby. But I told you 1,000 times.
Man, that's a cold one right there. And, you know, hat off to Eddie Levert. Lost his son, Gerald. Then 6 months later, loses his other son, Sean, you know, crazy. But anyways, I don't know if you saw it, but Bob Saget passed away, 65 years old. Crazy. Why not be the other?
Who?
Bob Saget.
Oh, wow.
Comedian.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pass on this one. Because I can't think of nobody. Not off the top of my head anyway. And I was busy. So, hey man. Can't think of nobody.
All right. Come on, Tiff.
All right.
There is love.
That was a good one. I almost was looking for the Jacksons, but I said, you know what? We're gonna do the whole damn family.
Oh, that's another good one.
We're gonna do the whole entire, every last one of these light-skinned people.
I had some problems, and no one seemed to solve them. But you found the answer. You told me to take this chance and learn the ways of love, my baby, and all that it has to offer. In time you will see that love won't let you down. You said that you loved me, said hurt only came to pass me. It sounded so convincing that I gave it half a chance and learned the ways of love, my baby. There is so much love inside me. All that I have, I give my all to you. All my love, baby, and all this love is waiting for you, my baby, my darling, and all my love is waiting for you. I had some problems, and no one could seem to solve them. But you found the answer. So I give it half a chance to learn the way to love, my baby, and all that it has to offer. All that I have, I give my all to you. All my love, baby, all this love is waiting for you, my baby, my sugar. All my love is waiting for you.
We coming back. Light-skinned people coming back, y'all. We coming back.
All this love is waiting for you. And all my love is waiting for you, my baby. And baby, my sugar, my baby. All my love is waiting for you. Oh, I love how you make me feel this way. My love is getting stronger every day, my baby. And after all I've been putting myself through, I found that all I really needed was you. please hear me. Say you really love me, baby. Say you really love me, darling. Say, baby, I really love you, baby. Oh, baby, I really love you, darling. And baby, all this love is waiting for you. 'Cause I really love you, baby. My baby.
Ooh, that's right, baby. Light-skinned people coming back. We coming back, y'all.
Tell them, y'all. With all the damn Morris chestnuts and Idris
Right, I'm
Elba
sick
and all
of
that.
of this shit.
All chocolatey and shit.
L.B. Shore, Christopher Williams.
Look, they be having their chest hairs all out and stuff. Like, come on, man. Let it back. All right, so who you guys think won that round?
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I know you can't. Come on, Venus. Who you think won? You can't say Todd. Justine, Gloria, Jason. We need to know who won that round. Mason.
Yana, she can vote.
I don't know who Galaxy A12 is.
Tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker.
Tiffany.
Oh,
All right. That's 2 for Tiffany then. Since you're gonna say tie, I'm assuming it's tie between the women. All right, who else? Come on, we need Jason.
He went off. He said,
Yeah, Tiffany. There you go.
All right, that's 3 for Tiff. I think that's majority right there. All right, Tiff, you won that round. All right, Ken, the next round is yours.
Okay, it's my round, huh? Well, let me find a song real quick. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do a 2010 R&B song.
oh, hell, I lost already. I don't have no 2010 records.
Uh-oh. I eliminated one just as fast. Here I go. Here I go.
I might. Don't get crazy.
Ursha, baby. Okay. Yeah, man. Right. There goes my baby. Girl, look at you. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. Loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you. Bet you ain't know that I be checking you out. You be putting your heels on. I swear your body's so perfect, baby. How you work it, baby, yeah. Woo. I love the way that you be poking it out. Girl, give me something to feel alone. So please believe we gon' be twerking it out in the night, baby. Around your waist. Wouldn't trade this feeling for nothing. Not even for a minute. And I'll sit here long as it takes to get you all alone. But as soon as you come walking my way, you gon' hear me say, there goes my baby. There she go, there she go, there she go. You don't know how good it feels to you don't know my girl. There goes my baby. There she go, there she go, there she go, there she go. Now loving everything you do, girl. I get the chills whenever I see your face and you in the place, girl. Feel like I'm in a movie, baby. I'm like, ooh, wee, baby, oh. Like waterfalls, your hair flows down to your waist. Can I get a taste, girl? No need to keep, cause baby, I ain't ashamed of calling your name, girl. Around Yeah, I sit here long as it takes to get you all alone. But as soon as you come walking my way, you gon' hear me say, there goes my baby, yeah. Oh, you don't know how, cause you don't know. Feels good to call you my girl. There goes my baby, yeah. Oh, everything you do, girl, look at you. And girl, I feel like it's our first time every time we get together. Baby, loving you feels better than everything, anything. Put on my heart, you don't need a ring. I promise our time away won't change my love. There goes my baby. Let me go. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. There she go, there she go, there she go now. Loving everything you do, ooh, girl, there goes my baby. You know, you don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. There goes my baby. There goes my baby. Loving everything you do, ooh, girl, look at you. Peace up, A-Town.
That's too much.
Where'd it go?
Huh?
Yeah.
I only get one chance. There goes my baby. so who's next?
Well, I guess, do I go next, y'all? Yeah.
I don't know.
So I found a song from 2010. It's kind of
Okay.
hard to find one from a specific year, but let's see.
I want you to love me like I'm a hot guy. Yeah. Be thinking of me, doing what you like. So boy, forget about the world, 'cause it's gonna be me and you tonight. Yeah. I wanna make it bad, boy, and I'ma make you swallow your pride. Oh, want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows your heart, only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that's into man, 'cause I'm the only one who understands how to make you feel like a man. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only want you to take it like a thief in the night. Hold me like a pillow, make me feel right. Baby, I'll tell you all my secrets while I'm keeping you things come inside. And when you enter, you ain't leaving, be my prisoner for the night. Oh, want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows your heart, only girl in the world. Oh, baby, take me high. Let me make you rise. Oh, make it last all night. Take me for a ride. Oh, baby, take me high. Let me make you rise. Make it last all night. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause I'm the only one who understands how to make you feel like a man. Only girl in the
Okay, there goes my 2000 hit. 2010.
2010, right? Okay. I feel like I'm cheating. Somebody told me to look up a song on YouTube. So here we go. I don't even have my speakers, so I don't even know how this is gonna sound. Can y'all hear it? All right. Sit.
Computer.
If it feels right, then aim for my heart. If you feel like it, take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave.
Gotta put my disco lights on.
So we waited, I put on a show. Now I'm naked, you say I'm a kid. My ego is big, I don't give a shit. And it goes like this. Tell me about the time and I know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you. The moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves. Baby, it's hard. You feel like you're broken and scarred. Nothing feels right when you're with me. I'll make you believe that I've got the key. Oh, so get in the car. You can ride it wherever you want. Get inside it and you wanna steer. I'm shifting gears. I'll take it from here. Oh yeah, yeah. And it goes like this. Tell me about the time and I know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you. The moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
How to make me smile, take control on me just for the night. And if I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see this. So watch and learn. I won't show you twice. Head to toe, ooh, baby, run it right. And if I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see this.
And it goes like this. Tell me about the time and I know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you. The moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you. The moves
Okay, I had enough. This is about as 2000 I'ma be. Y'all know I'm stuck in the 70s. I'm shocked I did this.
You all right? You did all right. Press the popular one.
Do that next time and take it a little bit further back.
Yeah, like 30 years back. 40, make that.
So, you know, everybody played a good song, but
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Up, down, up, down. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there. Ludacris going in on the verse 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, keep them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that contour. We'll call it Ludiac. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South champion. 'Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Up, down, up, down. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
all right, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna just cut it off right there.
I thought he said 2010 R&B though.
Is it R? I thought he just said a song from 2000.
Ken, you said R&B song.
We can't
hear you.
You muted. I thought he said song from 2000.
What say you, Ken?
I said specifically R&B.
Oh, well, it's on the R&B list. It's on the charts for R&B. Hey, it's on the charts. If you look it up, I'm looking
only
at it right
messing.
now.
I don't care. I'm just messing.
I mean, hey, I question that genre myself, you know. So.
All right.
So,
Dre said all he do is win.
I know.
Yeah. All right. So who you think got that round?
Well, I'm not voting.
Hey, what's wrong with the judges?
Well, yeah, judges.
We need some votes.
We need some votes. Who you think won that round? Just say.
Well, I was gonna say you won, but
okay,
you wasn't in the right genre. So.
Hey, it's on the R&B charts. It's an R&B song.
Okay, then you won.
All right. Anybody else?
Oh my
Come
God.
on, Jason. Mike.
I'm really high. I don't even know what's going on.
I thought Venus won it.
Uh-oh. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, it was nice lyrics.
All right, so Venus didn't play a song.
She didn't?
No.
I thought I heard.
Oh shit.
Venus got fans. All right, Jason, who won, man?
Venus.
Oh my God, this guy right here.
That's two. That's 2 votes.
Venus wins.
All right, Mason, Gloria.
Venus getting votes and she didn't even play a song, huh?
No, Kiana chose and she chose Tiffany. She says that's her jam.
All right, so 1 for Tiffany, 1 for me. All right, Jason, Mason, it's on you guys.
I already said Venus.
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
What is that? 3 votes?
You gotta have. It's tied up between me and Tiff. You can break it.
So.
Oh gosh. Come on, Jason, you're the only one on here, man. Come on. We need to vote.
Between whatever DJ Khaled and Rihanna.
DJ Khaled, that ain't no R&B.
It's on the R&B charts.
But it ain't R&B. So, but I ain't gonna argue about it though. So,
Mason said ladies. So, all right, Tiff, you won that round. I'm done with it. All right, let's move to the next one.
looks like Venus won that round.
Yeah, she sure did. Go girl.
Let's go, Tiff.
Pretty good.
Topic.
My topic?
Yeah.
Okay, so since it's the new year and everyone's working out and trying to be healthy and stuff, so my topic is pick a disco song that you would add to your workout playlist. And let me pull my song up. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready for me to play my song? Okay. stopped it like in the middle because it's really long. It's actually a good song to work out to because it's quite long, so you don't have to switch to another one. But anyway,
All disco songs are long.
really?
Yeah.
And,
Because
and,
it was live
and,
music.
and they all make you move.
Yeah. So 'cause it was all, there was real music. That's why it was live bands. It wasn't those nice crap that they have right now. So on that note.
Love and happiness make you wanna do right, make you wanna do wrong, make you come home early, make you strong and numb.
It ain't Al Green.
Love and happiness, something going wrong. Someone's on the phone, 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. Talking about he can make it right, yeah. Happiness is when you really feel good sometimes. Nothing's wrong being around someone, yeah. Oh baby, baby, loving, loving happy now, loving, loving happy now. Oh baby, loving, loving happy now, loving, loving happy now. You be good to me, I'll be good to you. We'll be together, yeah. See each other, walk away to read, yeah. Oh baby, loving, loving happy now, loving, loving happy now. Hey, hey, hey. You wanna do right, love will make you do wrong, yeah. You come home early, maybe stay out at night.
Ooh, thank you, Tiffy, for picking this one. It's super long too, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it unless y'all want to hear it. It's up to y'all.
No, go ahead and cut it. All right.
I hear a little hate in your voice.
No, I'm just saying we still got your last round to go and we got to be done by 6. So
okay.
I won't even play my whole joint. But yeah, that was cute and all. I like that. But I didn't feel like working out today. I kind of felt like taking a nap. So
Oh my God.
This one gonna make you get up and burn some calories. Burn, baby, burn. You can feel the burn when you're working out to this. It's just getting it. It's all in the shoulders.
Get up and hustle. Burn, baby, burn.
All right, in the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and tune that one out. And Ken, it's your turn. We can't hear you.
Okay, here I go. Let's roll with some Chic.
Have you heard about the dance craze? It's us. I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you. Surely can be done. Purpose home. I'm doing it out of all. Just a try. You do will be so. It's called a freak. Doing it like a day.
There we go. There we go.
All right, that's a good one too. All right, so who won that round, y'all?
It's a pretty long song too, that version.
Mm-hmm. All right, Venus, Jason.
Who played the last one?
Ken.
Yeah, Ken.
Oh, my mom said Ken too.
Ken. Wow. All right, so Ken got one. Tiff, what you got? Two?
I don't know.
I think you who got the first round? I think you got the first round. You got the second round. Ken got the third round. All right, this is the last one right here. Let's go, Jaja. What's your topic?
KRS-One.
Huh?
KRS-One.
A song by KRS-One.
A song by KRS-One?
Yes.
Okay.
I get to go first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't play the whole thing just for the sake of time.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's all I want to hear.
That's it. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, hey. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
DP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley. Because Shan and Marley Marlin, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, I don't know what to say. Saying hip hop stuff that's out the Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them countless. So tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it.
Hey! All right. It was only the closest record next to me, that's why.
Oh, okay. And that's one of my favorite by Boogie Down Productions too, right?
Yes.
This was my next favorite.
So you're a philosopher?
Hey.
Yes.
I think very deeply. Hey.
I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think.
Ever wondered what actor?
I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you who is more dramatic, this one or that one, the white one or the black one. Black the punk, and I'll jump up to attack one. This one is just the guy to lead a crew. Right up to your face and diss you. You saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, SCOTT. I just laugh, cause no one can defeat me. This is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry, you know it's me. My philosophy, many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable, I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect. Cause that's just what KR collects. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft punk? You walk down the street and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we stood up for the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is Bronx.
All right. That's my KRS-One classic right there. The Teacher. The Teacher. It's on you, Ken. We can't hear you.
Let me get off muted. And KRS-One, huh? Okay, I'm gonna play one. Here we go. It's called The Beginning.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
I kick that shit.
Heaven sent, I can prove this. Any crowd, turn me up loud. KR will move this. Long before Eazy-E this MC, he was ruthless. Kicking round, spitting round, flicking round, freestyle. I do this. Who's this? You don't know me, homie. I'm the one and only. I turn your tool into a toll. Tell you owe me. You ain't gotta go to the past to know me, homie. I'm KRS-One. My power is now at control. These rappers are bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of shoulders. I don't Oscar or admire they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with rhyme, and it's evident I'm the lyrically benevolent kind. This you never gonna find. I'm spitting plenty medleys. This is work, not a job. Rappers are crying like a force in reverse. They saw. That's when they get robbed and disappointed. They not anointed. Get them set up like an appointment. I spit the same heat you like to joint with. Fire. Spit the truth, no liar. Heaven sent. This is higher. The mic cooks. I write books. The heavyweight champion. The song becomes a knockout with the right hook. I'm raw, meaning not cooked. These fake rappers heads are down, cause in the face of KRS, they do not look. 40 cal style, rubber palm like big drums. When I heat up the cup to 420, it's done. Light up the teach with the chunk. I teach when I come. Knowledge reign is supreme. What these rappers speaking is dumb. It's a treat when I come. I'm not what you used to. I'm the return of Khufu all over these tracks like choo choo. I'm the guru. So when my teaching premieres, it's gangstar. Here getting you and your man in the same car. These whack rappers, fuck who they are. KRS is like a hooligan, hitting them all with the same bars. Hooligans hitting them with the same bars. Your whack style just ain't ours. Venus to Mars. I'm teaching with bars, spitting these bars, but youngins under 21 can't even get into these bars. So I don't blame them if they not seeing these bars. Cause when I hit them with my universe, all they seeing is stars. Speaking of bars, when I spit one, you can see it's all about impact over an income. The big one, multi-directional and exceptional. 10 of my first 20 albums are all collectibles. You feel the heat when I'm next to you, truly legendary. Underground, undetectable, and revolutionary. Most of what's going on today, you know we knew already. I tried to teach our people about poverty, it took too many. It shook too many. We can see what a curse is. So I re-emerge to show these youngins who the first is. The minister, frying rap chickens like churches. And the worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole planet, so-called Earth, is what my turf is.
Hold up, yo, I got this. Yo, this is about to be fire. Levels is on point. You sound good out here. Let's get this project started.
Now, that's new.
That's new.
That's some new KRS-One.
Because he was always a lyricist, always.
That's brand new right there.
He got bars.
Oh yeah, fire.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play this song. Hopefully you guys like it.
Ah, she won. All right, Tim.
Giving options for head knocking, non-stopping. Bring back the raw hip hop. Better and only better we have gotten. This type of flow, don't even think about stopping. Beware, the length of the rhyme flow can be shocking. All music lovers in the place right now. I'm strictly about skills and dope lyrical posting, relying on talent, not marketing and promotion. If a dope lyrical flow is a must, you got to go with the name you can quickly trust. I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stop wasting your money on marketing schemes and pretty packages pushing dreams to the fiends. A dope MC is a dope MC. With or without a record deal, all can see. And that's who KRS be, son. I'm not the run of the mill, cause for the mill I don't run. Yes, yes.
Okay, I just stopped it, so.
You won. That was it.
Yeah,
all right, cast my vote.
Yeah, I can see.
Huh?
I said I can see too, but like, you can't beat that one.
Nah. He was wilding on that one.
Yeah, I think Tiff, you won. I'm gonna here. You can have a crown.
Aw.
There you go.
Now I'm about to go play some Wu-Tang. Y'all got me hyped up. I'm about to start partying up here. It's 6 o'clock.
It is. And Venus, I want to say thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. You're always welcome. So when you're off on a Sunday, come kick it with us.
Thanks for having me. Will do.
I was coming to you, Venus, and saying thank you as well. But I'll see you soon anyway. We'll talk a little bit and get you set up.
Okay, thank you.
Jason, I don't know who Galaxy A12 is. My brother Ken, my wife, is getting ready to watch the return of Klay Thompson. There you go. Hey, we'll see you guys next Sunday, 3 o'clock. You know what it is. Peace.